Okay, so welcome back to my set series. Today we will be learning about numbers. So I need to introduce to you the types of numbers, no? So we call that in a very generic term. So the first type is natural, okay? So yung natural numbers ay the set of numbers ng 1, 2, 3, until infinity, okay? So, mapapansin mo hindi kasama dito yung zero. Okay? Natural numbers ay from 1 to infinity lang. Okay? And we also call these counting numbers. So, mas madali silang maalala as counting numbers kasi pag nagbibilang ka, nag-start ka from 1, di ba? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hindi ka naman nag-start from 0. Okay? So, the next type of numbers ay prime numbers. Okay? So, ang prime numbers ay numbers na has exactly two factors, no? So, two factors, 1 and itself. So, first few examples ng set na to ay 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Okay? Yung kabaliktaran naman ng prime ay composite. Okay? So, ito ay may 3 or more factors. So, for example, 4, 6, 8, no? Take note, no? Just take note na 1 is neither prime nor composite. Okay? So, special na number ang 1. Next na we need to learn is whole numbers. Okay? So, whole numbers basically ay counting numbers pero may kasama ng 0. Okay? So, 0, 1, 2, dot. Okay? Yun lang yun. So, basically, all natural numbers, okay? All natural numbers are whole numbers. Okay? So, paano naman yung mga negative? Wala pa yung mga negative, no? So, we say now integers. Integers. So, integers, basically, kasama na yung mga negative numbers and 0. So, that is negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, then 1, 2, 3, dot, no? So, negative infinity to infinity. So, basically, ang integers ay natural numbers, okay? So, negative natural numbers plus yung positive natural numbers plus 0. Okay? So, we represent integers as z. Okay? So, yan yung set of all integers. Kung gusto mo naman set of all positive integers lang, you do z, then plus. Kung gusto mo naman yung negative lang, then z minus. Okay? Pero kung gusto mo lahat, then just put z. Okay? So, sa integers, wala pa yung mga fractions, di ba? So, yung fractions, tinatawag natin na rational numbers. So, basically, a rational number is any number that can be represented as A over B. Okay? Where A and B are integers. Okay? So, for example, 1/2, fraction yan, we call this a rational number. 1/3, ito ay also rational numbers. So, basta kahit anong kayang i-represent as a fraction. Okay? So, as you know, 1/2 is equal to 0.5. And 1/3 ay equal sa 0.333 dot, no? So, we call 1/2 a terminating decimal. And then yung 1/3 as a non-terminating decimal. Okay? So, basta yung terminating decimal ay yung nagte-terminate and then yung non-terminating yung infinite number of decimal points. Paano naman yung mga hindi natin kayang i-represent as a fraction, no? So, yun naman papasok yung irrational numbers. Okay? So, basically, irrational numbers ay numbers that cannot be written into fractions. So a very simple example of this is square root of 2. Also, square root of 3, no? Or square root of 5, no? So yung mga square root na yan, irrational numbers yan. So, yung set containing the rational numbers plus the irrational numbers ay tinatawag na real numbers. Okay? And then, ang real numbers we represent as R. Okay? So, R na may dalawang line. So, a very good way to represent all of these ay yung R yung pinakamalaki. So, R, then yung R madidivide into Q and Q prime. So, ano yung Q? Kung yung R ay real, yung rational hindi na pwede maging R, no? So, we just call them Q. Okay? And then Q prime ay mga irrational numbers. Okay? And then yung Q, yung mga rational numbers natin, ay further divided by fractions. Okay? So, fractions. And then integers. No? So, we call integers I. Okay? And then yung I ay nahahati pa between negative integers, no? So, negative z, and then z, no? Or whole numbers, no? So, 0 to infinity. And then, nahahati rin yung whole numbers natin into the set 0 or the natural numbers. And then, yung natural numbers natin, nahahati rin into 1, no? So, 1 is special. And then, yung mga prime numbers and composite numbers. Okay? So, if you want a Venn diagram look of this, basically, yung R natin, yung universal set natin. Okay? And then, nadi-divide siya into dalawa. Okay? So, this is not drawn to scale. So, these are the irrational numbers and these are the rational numbers. Okay? And then, divided pa siya into subsets, no? So first subset natin ay z, no? So integers, and then subset ng integers natin ay whole numbers, then subset ng whole numbers natin ay natural numbers. Okay? So this ends our discussion for today about numbers. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below. I hope to see you again next time.